Hi, in this week's video we're going to be looking at the adjuster from our friends at Top Form Designs. So if you're a taller rider or a shorter rider, or just like me, I want a more upright position when I'm cycling, then this could be for you. I'll link to this directly in the description below, and let's get it fitted. So the Peloton bike is a premium product, as you know, and you've got four-way adjustment on the seat. It goes up and down. In addition to that, it can also go forward and backwards. Now with the handlebars, you've only got up and down adjustment. There isn't any forward and back adjustment. So for a shorter rider, you might feel like you're reaching for the handlebars, and for a taller rider, you might feel quite constricted being in this position. At the time of filming, I've got a 96-week streak with Peloton, and out of the 800 workouts that I've done, 356 of them have been cycling workouts. Now, I'm average height for a Peruvian woman, but I prefer more of an upright riding position than this one. This is partly down to the fact I have a middle-aged back, and my other hobby is this. And I know what you're thinking, and you're right. So I've got a shoulder injury, which 18 months on still hasn't healed. So what that means is this position here, where I feel like I'm in a neutral position on the bike, but I am slightly reaching. I don't know if you can see that here. It's not as comfortable as I'd like it to be. Now, I don't need much adjustment. I just would like it here for a neutral position for me, but this just is a little bit uncomfortable. So if you watch my channel, you'll know I'm a huge fan of Top Form Design, and they make really quality products. In the description, I will link you straight to this product to make sure you get the right one. Can you hear that? You don't hear things like that often these days, do you? So it's quite a hefty price tag on this. It's $250, but I can't really show you the weight, but it's actually quite heavy, and it's hard to show you the quality, but maybe you can see just from looking there. Let's get it fitted. In the box, you get everything you need. You've got your straps, you've got your data cable, and also an Allen key there, 2 Allen keys. And what I really like is you've got a little scan me tag here. And if you scan that, it takes you straight to a video which shows you exactly how to fit this device. I've shut the bike down on the screen here, and when I'm sure it's off, I've disconnected it from the mains. Just undoing the three bolts here that hold the handlebars on. Now, if you've got a Peloton standard bike, you'll have another one here. If you've got a Peloton Bike Plus and this wobbles, it's probably this screw here. Now, with these screws out, this is loose, but nothing's going to fall off, everything's fine. At the back of the bike here, I'm going to remove the headphone cable and also the data cable. The other end of the data cable is here. Now, if you're thinking, why isn't he saying data? It's because I'm British, we say data. But there you go, you take that out and you just tuck that in there, because you're not going to be using that one again. For lifting the screen and handlebars off, 2 people are better than 1. And before you lift this off, and this is really important, make sure you've got somewhere to put this. Now, this seems like common sense, but this is my second take. Let's lift this off. So it's just a case of lifting off. There we are, and that data cable is coming out as well. There we are, and then we'll put it somewhere safe and I won't drop it. The next step is to pop this in. Just going to hand tighten these for now. I really don't want any sort of torque on them at all, really. Once they're all hand tight, I'll just go around and just tighten them fully up. Looking down on the adjuster, there's 4 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this is set to the middle 2, which gives you this much movement back and this much movement forward. If you're a really tall rider, then you might take these 2 out and go back 2. If you're a really short rider, you might move these forwards. I suspect these 2 holes, the 2 that they come with, are going to cover nearly everyone, really. It's time to put the handles back on. Now, we're not going to be using the original data cable, so I'm just going to coil that up and pop it in there. And that's there to be used if we need it again. And then we're in reverse. So we're going to put this back on. Once again, if there's 2 of you, it will be easier. That just sits in there. I haven't timed it up yet. But you can already see that this is now further back. Let's get these tightened. Right, it's the top tip. If you're finding this one at the front really hard to do up because of where it is, then just loosen off your adjuster, slide this forward, and then you've got full access to it. It took me about 6 minutes to work that out. And what I would like to say is, this is testament to top form design. Every hole was in the right place and everything fits exactly as I would expect it to fit. And there's two different designs. I think there's one for the bike and one for the Bike Plus. I will link to both of those below. We're all tightened up and we're now adjustable. Look at that. This is the bike that Peloton should have built. Let's get the cables connected and we'll switch it back on. So we're at the back of the bike now. Now I said unplug this. You don't have to unplug this, that was my mistake. That can stay in or out. We've now got a spare cable because we're going to be using this one. You can either plug this in here into the bottom hole, which is a spare port. You can actually use that to charge your phone as well. And I'm going to use the cable that comes with it into the Peloton port. And the other end of that cable goes in here just above the brake. This does leave you with an external data cable like the standard Peloton bike, but I've just hidden these on the side of the bike, you can't see. You get one strap with the adjuster. I've used 3 straps. It would be nice if there were a handful of straps that come with the adjuster and not just one, but hopefully you can't see the cables very easily and jobs are good. So this was really easy to fit. It's taken me 40 minutes, but I was filming every section as well. So I think if I wasn't filming, maybe 20 to 30 minutes. But as you can see, I'm in a position now that I want to be. My arms aren't stretched like this. My neutral riding position just feels a lot better. In fact, I can move my seat back very slightly now because it is on its most forward setting. And it's really good. I wish I'd done this sooner. If you're still here, hi Mum. If you're still here, the elephant in the room potentially is warranty. So if your bike is still in warranty, then both TFD and Peloton will probably tell you that this invalidates your warranty. For example, if the bottom crank goes down by the pedals, you know, I personally can't see how this can be linked to that, but it's an important consideration. So if your bike is in warranty, then this is probably, it's best to assume this is going to affect it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, please hit the like button. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. Until next time, see you soon.